Friday, September 28th, Shaggy and Sting were in concert here in Toronto at the Phoenix. So I was pretty excited. The pairing sounded kind of odd at the start to me. I was like, Sting and Shaggy. Sting and Shaggy. They didn't really make sense to me at the start, but after seeing the concert, and as well as, you know, now I've been listening to them more, they make so much sense. They do make sense. So, you know, Sting, his early Police stuff, it was very like kind of reggae, ska-ish.
You know, the early Police records, you know, have very heavy reggae influence.
Message in a Bottle. Message in a Bottle. Roxanne. And all those songs, they had a bit of that vibe in them, now that I think about it. And I grew up listening to Police, so it was cool to hear Sting do all those old songs that I grew up listening to. I kind of love the Police through my parents, kind of. So the Police and Sting, it's all my childhood. Shaggy is my kind of teenage years. Oh Carolina, Boombastic. It Wasn't Me. All those songs, it was like my late teens, early kind of adulthood. So they both of them bring so many memories back for me. The concert was such a fun time, way more fun time than I even imagined it would be. So yeah, Sting and Shaggy together. You know, Sting does a lot of collaborations. He's done a lot of really interesting, different collaborations. He even says, I saw him in an interview, he says he likes to surprise people with who he's collabing with.
You choose the kind of music you're going to do next. You want to surprise people. So this pairing is odd. But when you hear the music, you will be surprised again, and then you'll think, well, that isn't so surprising, because they do blend together in a very remarkable way.
This was a bit of a surprise to me. So you did it, Sting. So Sting and Shaggy at the Phoenix. Phoenix concert venue is kind of small. I really like it. It's very intimate. It's a small concert hall. It's not like going to, you know, a big arena or stadium or anything. It's small. It's cool. Usually I was surprised that these huge names were at the Phoenix, but I guess they're going for a more intimate feel, and it was amazing. So it was a small venue. I was near the back. I didn't get up to the front row. That would have been actually super, super awesome if you had squeezed your way up to the front row and seen this concert front row or second row or somewhere up there. I was quite far to the back because I was busy getting beef patties and stuff when they started, because I didn't realize they would start so early. So the doors opened at 7. The show started at 8. I got there around about 8, and because I didn't know if there was an opener or what was happening, when they'd go on exactly. And I'm super happy I got there around 8, because they started their show around 8:15. So I think they knew we were all old and we had to be done by whatever, 11. They started at 8:15. I think it went till about 10, a little before 10 maybe. And it was a rockin' awesome concert. Rock and reggae kind of spliced all together. Seeing Sting and Shaggy on stage, you know, they really complement each other well. I didn't even realize how amazingly they go together, but they really do. And they're both looking so awesome. Like, I mean, you know, they're getting up there in age. I guess they both look super young and super awesome. I don't know what they're doing. If they're juicing, what are they doing? But they looked amazing. They went well together. Sting did his songs and Shaggy kind of was a part of them, and Shaggy did his songs and Sting was a part of them. It's like they were their own, you know, like hype men. They did their own songs, and they have collaboration songs that they've done. So the big collab they did was Don't Make Me Wait. So that was the song that they got together on, and that's kind of what started it all. And then they came out with a whole album after that, that song branched out into a whole album. The album's called 44-876, and I haven't had a chance to check it all out, but I feel like I will after this concert now. I feel like this concert has opened the door to Sting and Shaggy in my mind. I'm like, I want to hear more of this. So I heard the album has some political overtones, kind of about America and stuff like that, but with a sunny viewpoint, you know, some reggae in there and some rock, and it's a good time. The concert was awesome. At one point, I don't know, it was kind of odd. They dressed up like a prisoner and a judge and a police officer. That was kind of weird. I didn't really get it, but that's cool. They did some theatrics. It was kind of weird. Other than that, the concert was amazing. I had a really good time. I liked the venue. It was really old school, that venue. You know, they had beef patties, Doritos, and cheesies, and freezies at the coat check for like very cheap price. And it was just a good time. It was like being back in time, this concert, kind of. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time rocking out to Shaggy and Sting, and I would definitely go again. My goodness, it was a great concert. I think they're on a world tour, like they're going everywhere with this. So they're going to small venues everywhere, and I would definitely check it out if you are a fan of either one or both. If you grew up listening to them, this is an amazing concert. Take your friends and just, you know, have an awesome night. It was really fun. I mean, I had forgotten how many Sting kind of police songs that I loved and know. All those songs, like from my childhood, I thought Sting, and I thought his more recent kind of collabs with other people, you know, Desert Rain or stuff like that. I thought of that, like the more experimental, funky Sting stuff. But then I heard all the police songs and I was like, oh my gosh. This is me growing up. This is me as a little kid. So fun, very fun to see. Shaggy, of course, one of my very favorite artists from back in the day. I always karaoke his songs, man. So, you know, Shaggy is amazing. I love him. Mr. Lubba Lubba. Love him. He sang all his hits, of course, and other stuff. Started the show off with Oh Carolina, which was awesome. That's like my favorite Shaggy song, really. I think near the end of the concert, he did, you know, Wasn't Me, Boombastic, all those other hits. So he did do all his hits as well as all his new stuff with Sting. And Sting and Shaggy were just on stage the whole time. It wasn't one and then the other and then together. They were together the whole time. It was like a Sting Shaggy party the whole time. Party time. It was nice. It was laid back. It was just a good time. And yeah, way to go, Sting and Shaggy. That was awesome. Welcome to Jamaica. Fly to a yacht, pretty island breeze. Pretty girl walk on the white sand beach. Right be a tea, summer rice and peas. 876, put your mind up. Hear reggae music, yeah. Caribbean. Don't stop my father. What you mean? Yeah. Say we're not giving her much attention. She was here to my incarceration. I wanna show the nation. Sing up! You're my angel, you're my heartache. Golden diamonds, making money for this art. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. Of 1,000 rainy days since my channel. Hit that notification button if you want to be notified when new videos come out, because I'm doing about 3 or 4 a week lately. Great talking to you guys. Stay tuned for more concert reviews.